Hello again and welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, happy to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video, showcasing a Rakdos Midrange deck that you literally can't lose with. We'll break down the deck list, discuss the strategies and synergies held within, giving you a deeper understanding of how to pilot the deck, demonstrating this against the best decks as well as players in-game. And after this, you should be ready to get some wins of your own. Of course, we'll be wrapping up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news as well. If you want to help support, leave a like. It's that easy. You can also subscribe to the channel, join the community Discord if you need any help or advice with your own deck, and just kick back, relax, and enjoy.
It's a new lap record!
All right, here we are within the top 200 Mythic. So you know it works, and I think we've got like a 75% win rate with the deck, which is fantastic. If you'd like access to my Untapped, all you have to do is support the channel by becoming a YouTube member, a Twitch supporter, or a Patreon. Join the Discord. It will link with your account, and you'll gain access to that statistical information for not only this deck, but every deck that I play in real time, which is really cool. So you don't have to wait for the YouTube video, because it does take a day or two for them to come out. First and foremost, it is a red and black deck that will utilize some blood tokens with the Voldaren Epicure. 1 mana when it enters the battlefield, 1 damage to each opponent, and it creates that blood token, which is great. And then just capitalizing on that with the Blood Tithe Harvester for 2 mana, a 3/2 that can sacrifice itself to give a creature an opponent controls -X, where X is twice the number of blood tokens that you control. And of course, when it enters the battlefield, it will create a blood token as well. So, it isn't just for the Harvester, right? But these blood tokens also help us cycle through our deck by paying 1, sacrificing them to discard a card, and then draw a card, right? So this can help us find the correct card for the specific situation that we find ourselves within, depending on, the different matches and, play lines that are within those matches to give you value. Alrighty then. So within our removal that is, beneficial alongside the Harvester, cut down 1 mana, instant speed, destroying creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. So you can reduce your opponent's creatures, not having to kill them, but then opening up a cut down to something that you typically wouldn't have been able to get, which is quite nice. Hard removal within our Bitter Triumph. Whoa, where'd it go? To infinity and beyond. For 2 mana, instant speed, destroying creature or planeswalker as an additional casting cost, pay 3 life or discard a card. We can easily discard our underdog, right? We can discard these Voldarens if we don't need them late game, or we can just pay 3 life because there is life gain within the build as well. Depending, again, on that matchup, if you're against an aggro deck, you probably don't want to be paying life. Control deck, not really a problem. We'd rather focus on hand value, right? And then, of course, more removal within Liliana of the Veil. For 3 mana, our Planeswalker 3 starting loyalty, -2. Target player sacrifices a creature. That's our removal. +1, which is quasi-removal. Each player discards a card. Again, we have the underdog to discard primarily, if not the Epicure. But again, the curve is fairly low. We are riding out with an inflated 2.9. Of course, it's counting this as 7, which typically it is being played as our removal for only 2 mana, and the 7 mana is a later thing. It's not integral to the deck, but it is additional value if you happen to get it. Liliana can also -6, before we forget, separating all permanents target player owns into 2 piles. They choose a pile and sacrifice the other, which is great, or they sacrifice the chosen pile, I guess, keeping the other. So that's great removal if you do get there. And like I said, that Virtue can apply a -3/-3 to creature and opponent controls, and we gain 2 life, which is really helpful to offset any aggro deck's advantage. And much like the Harvester, can help combo with the cut down. Okay, so it all works quite nicely together. The underdog is not just for discarding, but can be a 3/2 on curve. You can blitz it from your grave after the discard, which is, why we're discarding it, because we retain that value. And when it does die, when it was blitzed, draw a card, which is a great advantage as well if we do have to maybe, discard a few of our own cards with Liliana that aren't not underdogs. Okay, so taking control of the grave through the Trespasser. This is, you know, a nice card because it can gain life, it can deal damage, the chip damage, it can attack, it can defend, right? And it has ward discarded card, which more than not will force a 2-for-1, right? They're going to have to use a card to remove it and then pay another card with in their hand to discard to deal with it, which is great. And that's, you know, without it blocking. That's without any chip damage and graveyard control that it's already presented to the match. So very good value within the Trespasser as always. Coming in with the Forge to take advantage of the Sunfall players, right? Trying to retain some value within our field state if we do lose all our creatures, right? That's what Liliana is here for. That's what the Virtue is here for. However, the Virtue is kind of handicapped by that exile. The Forge will survive. Each turn, it accumulates an oil counter at the beginning of our combat, and we will then create a Trample Haste power equal to oil counter 1 toughness creature, which is pretty cool. So again, you know, compounding turn after turn, applying a decent amount of damage while it just sits there. Kind of like Sheoldred, you know, we draw, gain 2 life, they lose 2 life. It's a 5/4 with Death Touch. Just can chill out and we can grind out these longer games, right? So we've got really nice aggression to apply tempo early game with our 1, 2, 3 creatures, right? Even transitioning to the Forge if we don't like the looks of things. And then, you know, just grinding it out with not only Sheoldred, but also the Bonehoard, 5 mana, 5/5, flying first strike, can block literally anything. Well, don't say that. Atraxa is around, but that's why we, you know, do utilize, you know, some instant speed, big boy removal within that Triumph that can take anything, right? And again, at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. For each card exiled this way, if it was a land, create a 3/1. If it was a non-land, create a treasure, which is really, really cool. Again, allowing us to kind of clog up the field even more, applying additional value so we can double cast as we're now gaining access to 3 cards a turn, our draw plus the 2 exiles, which is groovy. And, you know, if this isn't play for 1 turn, it's busted. 2 turns, holy, 3 turns, you've probably won the game at this point. So the Bonehoard is obviously one of the most powerful creatures that we have access to right now without being an Atraxa player. Honestly, we're still playing Sheoldred because why not? We're trying to win games, you know, and doing a very good job at that within the top 200. We'll be utilizing the Abandoned Mire alongside our Crucible of Defiance for our utility lands. We do have a creature land here within the Restless Vents. It can draw and discard. It's a 2/3 with Menace, so that draw and discard is quite nice with Sheoldred. Again, nice alongside the blood tokens to help us cycle through our deck looking for the appropriate card. Springs, the Ridge, and the Cliffs for our dual lands and a few basics in case they are destroying any of our better lands here, which does happen from time to time. Okay, so that is the deck. I hope you enjoy and are coming away with a better understanding of how to pilot it effectively and efficiently. And again, eventually you will curve into 7 mana. You can play the Virtue at the beginning of your upkeep, grab a creature from any graveyard. You know the priority, the Dracosaur, the Sheoldred, the Trespasser, potentially if you need to control grave. You also have access to their grave, which is quite nice. A little bit of a cherry on top for the deck, and I guess the deck list and tech as well, as I forgot about it. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community Discord if you ever have any questions or looking for advice for your own deck, right? We're always there to help. And, you know, just kick back, relax. Let's play some games. Keeping 7. It's a little slow, but it's there. Worst case scenario, control deck, I suppose. It's whatever. It must be a control player with that speed that land's entering at. I'm just kidding. Don't bully slow players. Everyone needs to learn the game, and it's not that easy. So settle down, HGG. Some of us have more important things burned into our brain, dude. We don't all automatically know what Blood Tithe Harvester does. Imagine having tangible information on instant recall and not just magic cards. Huh. What have I done? And then still get them wrong. Hey. Easy. Donna. It's like, okay, my timer's up. I can play a card. You savage. Let's dominate it without having to target it via sacrifice ability of Liliana, which targets the player, not the permanent. Gobble, gobble. Swing for 3. Nice tempo to 16 as well. That's the field control. Play your knight. Play 2 of them. Not killing Lily? You've gone wild, homie. Are you feeling all right? Dunkadelphia. Oh, they're going to need that draw, I'll tell you what. Plus the Epicure out. We have blood tokens at this point. Yeah. Harvester is a go again. And I mean, if they used an edict on it, what won't they use on it? They just tossed a land, so it's fine. They do take a draw, losing life. Triumph is gonna stay and wait for a Sheoldred. Okay. For one of theirs, not mine, silly. Let's slam it. Just slam Adelphia. I don't want to discard is the thing. But I think it hurts them as well, so let's do it. We already have access to 1 virtue, so the first can go. Obviously, our Bitter Triumph is better removal. Tail Swipe is getting tossed, so I'm thinking Obliterator, right? Obliterator fight, go Gary. Which is worrisome. So this is maybe spot removal on the Obliterator when they do target it with a fight spell. Hopefully there's also no protection in that combo. Sheoldred draining and gaining. Creature out. 3 mana up. 3 cards in hand. Main phase, number 1. Underdog. 1 up with their mana. 2 cards in hand. Second main phase. Oh, Lord have mercy. Double remove plus. That wouldn't be bad. And we get to hit for 6. Down to 7. Which isn't crazy, but if they're going to blitz in again, that's 4 additional life. Down to 3. And I think Lily's Minus could kill the thing if we need. Right? Lily's Minus could easily take care of the Obliterator if that's the route they're going to take. I think so. I think we're good to go. Yeah. And then it's like this is free removal, right? With the plus. Because our hand's empty. So good value. Good value. Oh, another fight spell. Get blasted, dude. If you want to blitz, that's fine with me. It's 2 life for the blitz, 2 life on the draw if Sheoldred remains in play, and if they're going to spend 4 mana, it's likely that it would. Don't you dare. You top deck that? You son of a bee. Legend! Actually, they already had that. They top decked this. Another bomb card. No! No! All right. Just race to 7. This kind of is going to hurt, though. Or should we try to find... Who's an exile? Dang, dude. Their graveyard's pretty good. We're going to 5. Still 6, 7. I'm going to toss it. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Nobody discard a thing. We hit to 9. If they want to blitz in, pay 2 life, swinging on Lily, which will survive on the turn, allowing us to proliferate our oil counter. You know, I'm okay with that. Proliferate's not what it does, but an additional counter on it. Okay, they're doing it. They're doing it. Lily's at 2 still. And if they can't play this other card, okay. So we can just kill the bat with a minus, that's fine. They do go for it. They do go for it. The draw's nice, obviously, here, but if it's just a land, right? Okay. Do we leave the bat and force discard? Because that forces the underdog in on Lily again. I'm doing it. Oh! You done. Freaking Gordo, mate. Lily. Classic. Love to see it. They were looking for that obliterator the entire game. They finally find it. Yes, 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 yes. They're going to pay more life. They do gain half of it back with the bat. And Lily is finally defeated. They're going to defend. I don't think it matters too much. We do trample and hit for a bunch. A good game to use. Oh, no. Opponent going first. Literally cheating. Bully. Mono red on the play. Don't. Even. Ugh. Disgusting. I'm gonna be sick. Bro. Oh. Where are my virtues? I need all of the virtues immediately. I think we might even cycle the blood just to look for our 3rd land. Oops. They brick, but I'm, you know, right there with them. He's so far away. Can't get rid of this guy. Just stall until we can build up. Hopefully they don't get a land. I'm not getting my land either. Let's kill it. Then cycle. The dog. Pull the land, right? Are you kidding me? I'm oopsing too, homie. I guess we'll hit for 1. This is lovely. Dude, me too. Don't even worry. Get these 5 drops out of here. Nice. Okay. I mean, we are curving out. There's some removal. And we've got some pressure. Bro, I know. This game's a joke. At least I didn't curve right to 5 immediately, you know? Let's leave it there so we can gain some life off it. Just swing in. They're curving. They deal big damage while removing one of our creatures. Watch them beat us to 5. Let's get this Forge out. Hit for 2 to 11. We are winning the tempo race. So we should definitely be pushing down that lane. We can blitz this with haste. They're not going to slow down. Oh, they're like, I am going to slow down. Well, enjoy my Liliana. Some residual value that can remain in play. Not so great against mono red, though. Kumano can easily clean it up while still applying pressure and generating additional value. Lightning on Lily. Ouch. That's never a good thing. They could have lightninged us. Okay. Well, let's, you know, just win the game. Right? There's no need to be fancy about it. Good game. That's what you get for playing mono red, homie. Throw a little black in your red. Oakley Dokley on the Drizzaw, which isn't always bad. It is if they play a creature here. Let's be honest. A mite? Nah, dog. Well, it literally doesn't matter. Let's just take it. Hello. Good game. Let's keep it clean out there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Oh. It's Pasadelphia. Here you go. Nah, I was thinking maybe not so much. Bruh. Bro. Everything must go. It's all on sale. Everything mono white must go. Half off. Ideally, get some good 2-for-1s in there, right? They might uninstall the game. I feel so bad right now. Oh, Lord have mercy. We're tossing a Dracosaur here, just so we can make sure we hit the next one on curve. Dude. Dude. Don't worry, you'll draw a new card. Spellbook Vendor. Are you paying 1? You might make me minus my Liliana. Oh, they did. Such a savage. What, do you guys want to win matches or what? You always say, oh, you know, I can't win, I can't win. I'll give you the deck if you need it. Okay, acceptable, but we already know. Bro. You're helpless. Again, we're just curving to 7. Oh, 2 of them! Literally cheating, chat. They're literally cheating. Should we rotate this? I think so. Land would be better at this point. Ooh. This certainly would. Again, Lily basically gets removal here with a plus since we have an empty hand. Bye! It's like Adeline and a Knight of Eos. They're like, oh no! Lunarch. Gross. Hey, for one, they block. That they can see this is we don't have hands, so I don't know why I'm faking it. They definitely attack Liliana here. Using the land to do so, I find rewarding. No block, it's theirs. And that gives us a turn for the Forge, but does also send it to night. I like it. I'm going to try to draw land here with the discard of the Doogie. You can discard the Doogie. Big hit for 5 as well. So no joke, because we are in a bit of a race, seeing as we're, well, they're more of an aggro deck than we are. We're plenty mid-range. Getting that land in play, curving to 7, is the name of the game. They're at 4. Copper Coat active, second play with the Vendor. Flipping today after the attack, exiling the Epicure. That's fine. Well, not great, let's be honest, but it's happening. Oh, that's it. You're done. And you're done. Someone has an Cathar for me. I wanted to call it an underdog for some reason. It's because I was looking at it down here. 19 life should be enough. Getting hit for 9 on the turn. Potentially could have been more with the land out. I don't think it matters too much, though. They might win this race. This is not great for us. No, single sky. To the top. It was good. Oh, no. Ugh. We'll get it next turn, I think. If they have another to take ours that we took from... Oh, my lord. We deserve it, right? But maybe we get lucky. And we should go tonight because they can't double cast if they do get one. Right? Because we've not cast yet. Should have attacked with the land, cycled it. 10's not bad. We do still have the attack. Maybe not bad to keep the land to defend since it's so close currently. You never know. We do, I believe, have really nice tempo advantage and can take lethal next turn. So it's important that we flip tonight. So if they do top duck an underdog, it comes in. Oh, an Adeline. Okay. So the first strike is great. I mean, we have the Bonehoard first strike. We have the Moonrage first strike. No problems. I don't really see an attack by them at all. They do have the Defender within the Phantom, which is good. Atlantic great. Oh! They're going all out. Okay, so this is great. The first strike on the Vanguard's going to reduce everything immediately. Interesting. So I'm going to bring that land out. As prophesized. You're easy. You're easy. You're freezy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bye. And then we smack against them for lethal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On the draw again? I don't think this deck goes first. Huh. I mean, land's good. Doesn't matter which order we really played in, actually. Mono red on the play. Original! I've never seen that before. Brutal. BR Oodle. Oodles and noodles of brutals. I'll stop. I'm sorry. We'll discard the Doogie. Right? Oh, wow. Yeah, still getting hit for 2 to 15. Good tempo, nonetheless. Grab some life. Take the squeezy. 1 damage as well. I don't care so much about that, but... Oh! Okay, I mean, at least we get to discard a card. This part of the Trespasser's nice. So that's like saving 2 damage. We get hit, though. 1 card in hand. I'm going to make them turn attention to Liliana in hopes of drawing our 4th land and double dropping next turn. Right? So they're going to still deal with her somehow. Hopefully it's not a kimono. It's basically free at that point. Wow, keeping cards in hand. Interesting. Where's my life gain at, homie? Well, I guess, you know, just whatever. Play the Harvester. Look for the land. Oh, we do, don't we? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that minus is better than we think it is. Oh no. Oh no. I think we block 2 of it. Oh no. Okay. It's a big hit. Very big hit. Wish I had my removal up with a land. Arena. Come on. This is a joke at this point. Like, where are you? You know what's bad when the mono red deck has more lands than you. Don't worry about it, huh? I have to remove, sadly. Hopefully they top deck a land. Oh, it's S. You are a dirty, dirty dog. I can't believe you just top decked that. What an absolute legend, bro. I'm going to get rid of the Forge. It's too slow for what we're doing. And actually just play the underdog. We're at 19. We're at 4. We need a Virtue. This is crazy. Of course you top deck nothing but gas. Lord have mercy. Down to 3. I can't get rid of this thing. If they top deck, they win. Whatever. Let's just turn on the jets and maybe we get there. Straight a lightning strike off the top. Should we toss it? I'll play it for the attack. I'm going to toss it. Maybe we can find... Oh, I don't know. A Sheoldred? All right. Bringing us closer to the next Sheoldred, obviously. We can't underdog at all this low on life. Down to 1. And they scry to the top. So if they don't have it, they will. Are you kidding me? Bro. We have to block if it's an attacker so that our harvester stays back. This is ridiculous. That's not funny. I'm going to keep it in hand as a bluff as well. Nonetheless, a very close match. They keep us out of underdog range. And good game. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? That's crazy. Just top deck city. Not a great game. Great game, Mono Red. It's good to see you're still doing your thing. Oakley dokely. So, we're actually pretty far into the season at this point. Getting to that halfway point on the month. Still maintaining a very nice rank day to day with a new deck. This one's not super duper original, but we are, kind of tuning it for the specific meta. And, it's one thing to know what a Rakdos Midrange deck looks like, but, let's talk about the issues that it faced in the last video. Sunfall, right? And then let's try to mitigate those. Urbrask's Forge. I think it's fantastic. We still can focus on creatures. I don't think that's a problem. It's really nice against the aggro meta, but we do need a backup plan, and the Forge really puts them in an awkward position where, now it's not just our board state that they'll need to deal with, and it's a nice addition to the deck, I think. Of course, let me know your opinion in the comments below. If you are looking for help within your own deck, hit us up in the Discord. We're happy to, provide suggestions as to how you can improve it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a magical day. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you soon in the next. Yeah.